everybody, Sick this here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. Is anybody else besides me getting sick of there being nothing behind me? I hate it. I keep watching my videos over the last couple weeks. I just hate that there's no movies behind me. I love when it used to just be stacks and stacks of movies on shelves and it used to look great. Now it's bumming me out. I love how the new, I know I haven't done an update in a while, but I love how the new room's coming along. It looks great. Reason I haven't done another update because I haven't really done anything big. I've been still bringing, right now I'm working on bringing my VHS tapes over, bringing over like just a bin at a time, just bringing some over. I have a lot, so it'll be a little while till those are all over. Once they're over, I'll do another update. I'll show the room again, but again, I haven't really done anything but brought some VHS tapes over, and until I'm done bringing them over, I'm not really going to do another update because there's nothing really to show you. But the room's looking great, and I have it set up that my Blu-rays are basically behind me when I'm going to do my video. At least that's the plan. And I think it's going to look great, so I'm really excited about shooting over there, and I might start doing it soon. I've been debating, do I want to maybe take my camera with me to work, and then on the way home, stop at the new house, shoot my video, and then come back over to the condo and, you know, edit and upload the video, because I don't have a computer over there right now. In fact, I'm not even sure if we have the internet over there or not. I don't know if my dad had the internet over there. I actually have no idea. So my computer's not over there, so I can't, I could edit, but I couldn't upload or anything like that. So that's why my computer's not over there. So I've been thinking maybe I'll start shooting over there soon. Maybe I'll just, like I said, just bring my camera to work with me, stop over there after work, shoot my video, and then come home. I don't know, because you gotta also worry about things like, well, I need to remember to bring all the movies I bought watching me. I need to either have them over there or remember to bring them with me. So it's all sorts of things. I don't know, but I am getting kind of bummed out that there's nothing behind me. I hate it. It makes my videos not look as, I don't want to say impressive, but I liked that I was talking about what I bought when I watched, and I'm always talking about how much I love cinema and stuff, and I loved doing that when I had all my cinema behind me. Now I don't know, I think my videos look kind of funny now that I'm talking about how much I love movies and there's just empty shelves behind me. I don't know, I'll think of something. But anyway, let's get down to what I bought when I watched today. Today I headed out to Target, got myself 2 Blu-rays, and the first one I picked up was Gone Baby Gone. I am sick and tired of hearing people talk about how fantastic this movie is. I had never thought about picking it up. It just didn't look like a movie I'd want to see, so I kept passing it up. But over the last few months, this movie's gone to $5 at places like Target, places like Walmart. I think even Best Buy had it for like $5 at one point. This movie just keeps being cheap everywhere, and everybody's talking about how fantastic it is. Everybody's picking it up and just saying it's such a great movie. And I finally got to the point where I'm like, fine, if it's such a good movie for $5 at Target, I'm picking it up. I'm going to check this one out, see what it's all about, see if it's as great as everybody says. Maybe I built up the hype too much, so now when I watch it, maybe I won't like it as much. That does happen sometimes where I hear people just talk about how great a movie is so much that in my head the hype gets so big that when I watch it I go, that was okay, and that's what I'm kind of hoping doesn't happen with this. I'm hoping I really like it as much as everybody else seems to. But we'll see. For $5, how to pick it up. And the second title I got today, I got for a fantastic deal, and that was Apollo 18. And the reason why I got this for such a great deal is the lady at the counter accidentally rang up my Gone Baby Gone twice instead of ringing up this and my Gone Baby Gone. Now before you guys yell at me, I actually didn't notice she had done that because I was actually picking up a few movies for a friend of mine at work. He actually asked me if I'd go out and get him a few titles because he knew I was going to Target today. I said sure, no problem. So the total was actually to an amount that I didn't realize the difference. I didn't really know how much everything was going to come out to because I didn't even look to see what the prices of the movies he wanted was. I just picked them up. So in the end, I had no idea what the price should be. I didn't realize it was off by almost, well, I guess actually this was, I believe this was $25, so it was off by $20. I didn't even realize. It wasn't until I had gotten out to my car and I'm looking at the receipt and I realized this is not on there, but Gone Baby Gone was rung up twice. Now, I'm not going to go back in and say anything. I figured, well, hey, it is what it is. Would I have even said anything had I realized she did it? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I can't say I wouldn't have kept my mouth shut, but still, I got this for $5. That was a great deal. I'm very happy about that. Again, it was just lucky. If you buy enough movies, things like this happens. Every now and then, I get something really cheap because of an error made by a clerk or something like that. It happens now and then. You just buy enough movies, things like that will happen. So $5, a fantastic deal. And I also watched this one tonight, so let's talk about it. So that's it for what I bought today. So now it's what I watched. And like I said, today I checked out Apollo 18. And it was okay. It was alright. I was really excited to see this movie. That's why I watched it tonight. As soon as I bought it, I was like, definitely gotta check this one out. And it was from the previews. When I saw the first preview for this, I was super pumped to see it. I thought, that sounds like a great idea for a movie. You know, the last mission to the moon, you know, is, you know, did it happen, did not happen, you know, because Apollo 17 was supposed to be the last, well, according to history, it's the last one. So I was like, all right, there was an Apollo 18 and the government covered it up because something crazy happened, aliens or something horribly wrong happened. And I was like, that is awesome. I thought we were going to go to the moon and we were going to find aliens there. I was like, that's pretty cool. And what I expected to happen was, I thought the movie was going to be a routine mission to the moon. You know, the astronauts were going to go up, land, walk around, start taking samples, doing what they normally do, and they were going to find aliens and they were going to attack. And I was like, that sounds pretty cool. It didn't really work out like that, though. What ends up happening is NASA and the government end up sending up these astronauts knowing pretty much full well that there are already aliens on the moon, and they're basically moon rocks. They're just moon rocks, but they come to life, they sprout legs and a face, and they basically sort of look like spider-ish. And they already know about this. They send them up kind of to set up some cameras to see what's going on. There's also, the government knew that there had been a cosmonaut sent up there. I liked that. I liked the fact that there was a Russian who actually made it to the moon. I thought that was pretty cool. So, you know, that kind of hurt it a little bit for me. I didn't like that the government already knew and they set these guys up kind of like basically on a more or less a suicide mission, knowing that they probably want to come back, knowing that these aliens are probably going to attack them. That kind of bugged me because I really wanted these astronauts to go up there, and even though they were surprised, and even though they thought they knew they weren't on a routine mission because the government made it hush-hush. It was very top secret. Nobody was supposed to know about Apollo 18. And so they all went up there, and you know, they thought they were just collecting stuff and sending us some cameras, and then they were attacked. Now, on the other hand, Apollo 18, you know, we weren't supposed to know it happened, which I thought what they maybe should have done was maybe did like they made it Apollo 17, where they all went up and maybe they found aliens, maybe they got attacked, they all made it back, you know, like, and then they had to keep it quiet, and all the astronauts who went up there, you know, they never said anything, they were all like sworn to secrecy. That would have been kind of cool, instead of them going up there again, knowing that there were these aliens, well, the government knowing that these were these aliens, them sending them up there, and them all dying. Which also brings the question of, if this is a found footage movie, where do they find the footage? Because the footage should have been left on the moon, or a lot of it should have been just floating around space somewhere, because some of it was on the capsule that goes around the moon, and I don't know the names of everything. The one pilot, he flies around the moon, and then the two astronauts, they come off the moon and they dock back up with the pilot flying on the moon. You know, he died, so his footage should just be floating around space or going around the moon still or something like that. So they should have never really actually had the footage. And I know some people were saying, well, maybe the footage is being transmitted back. I guess, but I don't really know about that. There's also, and it's not all completely found footage, because you have them like videotaping stuff, and you have images from cameras, but there are scenes that aren't all shot like that. So I don't know. I thought it could have been done better. I just thought it was mediocre. I just thought the writing could have been better. I think it should have been Apollo 17. I think, you know, all the missions up to there, they should have had no idea that there were these aliens up until the last mission. They should have been attacked. They should have found these aliens. Horrible things should have happened. It should have been just a crazy mess. But then all the astronauts, they should have, you know, made it back. And that's why we never went back. Not that there was a top secret Apollo 18. Not that there was one other Apollo mission. That was one of my things that bugged me. Although the ending was kind of interesting. I like how at the end they show some text saying that, you know, X amount of millions or thousands or whatever of moon rocks had been brought back from Apollo, or I guess, yeah, from Apollo. Like, I have no idea which Apollo mission they landed. the first Apollo mission where they actually landed on the moon, to Apollo 17. You know, all these rocks have been brought back and given to foreign dignitaries and given away as gifts and things like that. You know, it kind of leaves it to like, oh, these aliens may be here on Earth, and you know, there are a lot of them are missing now. You know, what's that about? So that was kind of cool. They let it on a cliffhanger, the opening kind of, or left it open like that in the end with you know, there being aliens on Earth. You know, the little moon rock aliens on Earth. That was kind of neat, but I don't know. In the end, I just thought it just shouldn't have been that way, and they could have also made it Apollo 17, and you know, all these missions could have brought back rocks. And you know, even if they wanted to make it moon rock, see, that was kind of a little weird too, that they basically were moon rocks that spread out legs and a head and stuff. That was a little weird, but like I said, it did work with the ending, so they could have still done it. They could have still had it been these moon rocks, and then, you know, say at the end that a lot of them are still brought back. That would have been interesting. And also, maybe they could have, you know, made some stuff up, like, you know, the other Apollo missions, maybe like there were like complications, maybe some things happened, maybe like, you know, some instruments broke, or there were some things on the capsules that went wrong and got messed up, and there were just weird things that had happened all throughout these other missions, and now we'd find out what those weird things that happened were. That would have been kind of interesting. They could have somehow maybe put in Apollo 13, you know, who knows? I mean, maybe they brought a moon rock aboard or something like that, you know, something like that would have been interesting to, you know, tie that disaster in. It would have been pretty cool, I think, if they would have done all that. But like I said, it was a top secret mission, basically a suicide mission to go see, you know, what's up with these rocks, and set some cameras up and go check out the cosmonaut who landed there, see what was up with him. He was dead, by the way. I liked that. I liked his I like the dead cosmonaut. They did a really good job on. I don't think it was CGI. I guess that was real, but they did a really good job on the special effects on the dead cosmonaut. He looked pretty creepy. I thought that was neat. But all in all, it could have been better. I'd say if you like found footage movies, yeah, maybe check it out. It kept me entertained for the entire hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, it's only an hour and 15 minutes long. That was a little bit of a letdown too. Not that I really expected it to go much longer. You know, the movie was over. I was like, well, that was kind of short, but where else was it going to go? You know, it is what it is. So, yeah, pretty short movie. So that's another good thing. It wasn't all that great, but you don't have to get really into it because it is only an hour and 15 minutes long. So once you sit there and watch it, you're almost done watching it. So that's always a plus. But again, if you like found footage movies, I'd say check it out. Otherwise, probably stay away because it wasn't anything that great. Certainly nothing groundbreaking. If you don't like found footage movies, then you're not going to enjoy it. All in all, I thought it could have been better. Like I said, I thought the story could have been done better. I thought it could have been expanded more. I thought it could have, you know, again, it should have taken place probably with Apollo 17 and not, of course, I don't even know if did Apollo 17 even make it to the moon? I don't know. I'm not really up to date on all my Apollo missions, but still, they could have made it like Apollo 17 or whatever. You know, if they landed on the moon, you know, it could have made it them that had the issues. You know, something like that would have probably been more interesting than this, and it would have made more sense how they got the footage back too, because Apollo 17 would have brought all the footage back. You know, things like that. I just think they had a really good idea here. I thought, you know, very excellent, amazing idea that got me really excited to see it. Just wasn't executed very well. So Apollo 18, it was all right. So that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Definitely cut some great deals today. Getting Gone Baby Gone for $5. That was a great deal, and I definitely look forward to checking it out, seeing if it's as good as everybody says. And also getting Apollo 18 for only $5 as well. That was also a great deal. It was an accident, and I hope the girl who messed up doesn't get in trouble, but hey, I'm not complaining. I got that movie for only $5. That was a great deal. Unfortunately, it wasn't that good of a movie. It was only okay and only mediocre, so I guess all in all, I'm very happy that I only paid $5 for it, since it was just meh. So as far as checking it out, again, if you like found footage movies and you don't mind sitting through an hour and 15 minutes of a mediocre found footage movie, I say check it out. If those aren't your things, then stay far, far away. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.